Eating and drinking my way through Portugal is going to be so interesting because I'm a super picky eater. While we were in Lisbon, we was like, we're going to eat where the locals are. So anywhere that we saw, like, there was a long line and people standing outside waiting, we were like, okay, this must have some good food. Let's go try this. First off the bat, the first thing I noticed was that the portions were smaller. Everything was so fresh, and you could tell they were seasoning the food with like different spices and different herbs that I have never tasted before. Now, don't be fooled by this dirty glass right here because let me tell you something. This restaurant every single night had a line. It's called Casa.India. I will leave it in the captions. Also, save this video because I'm going to list all the local favorite restaurants that we frequent in the captions. So if you ever plan on traveling to Lisbon, you can stop at all these spots and trust me, you will not be disappointed. If you're from Philly, I would describe Time Out Market like Reading Terminal, but way more busier, y'all. Do y'all see how big those shrimps were? This fried sea bass was so delicious. Now, y'all, I'm not one with the shrimp with the head, so this was all new for me, okay? However, I kept an open mind because I know I'm in a new place and I want to try new things. The one thing that I realized I've been missing all my life was an egg tart. Montegria got my coin every single day and night because that crunchy, flaky crust with that custard filling, it was like just perfect. It was like not too sweet but sweet. I was literally obsessed. They're like the perfect side snack, and I never had a sugar crash after eating them. We literally walked 20 minutes to get what we heard was the best gelato and sorbet in Lisbon. And they were right. It was amazing. I think we tried 4 flavors of the gelato, like coffee, cookies and cream, which was like a chocolate cookies and cream, which I never had before. I'm a sorbet girl because my stomach and that lactose be getting to me. But I can honestly tell you that it did not bother me this time. And I was really happy about that. But one more thing, we did go back for seconds because that sorbet with all them different flavors that they offer for the summertime was so good. There will be a wait when you get there. There will be people busting out the door, but it's a really small place. And just know that it's worth the wait. So your girl was over, so I got room service and I asked for a steak. So they gave me a Portuguese steak. I've never seen a Portuguese steak before, but that is what it looks like. We made our way down to Green Street, Lisbon, and we went to this African restaurant. It's such a cool vibe here. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta go here if you're in Lisbon because the food is absolutely amazing. So much so that they were down to like 2 items left because they had sold out of everything. And do you see, I tore my food up. I did not play no games with my food in that restaurant because it was delicious. And another thing to keep in mind when you're eating out in Lisbon, that a lot of these restaurants are small businesses and they really prefer cash only. Some of them only take cash only. Some of them don't even take credit cards because they don't want to have to deal with the exchange fees and all that kind of stuff. One thing about me is that if I go to a restaurant and they have something that I like, I'm going to get it every single time without fail, over and over again. Montegria, it's everywhere. Oh Lord, my Portuguese. If you're downtown, you're never going to have a problem finding one of these. My biggest takeaway as I was eating my way through Lisbon is that America is truly trying to unalive us through our food. Food in Lisbon was fresh, it was flavorful, and I truly enjoyed every single bite.